What's up? Today, heavy squat day. Not much else to discuss. Probably gonna work up to 315, pretty basic stuff. RPE 6, not anything crazy. My goal is that by the end of this block, we'll be hitting around RP 7.5. I would like to really just build a better base for my squat, because I feel like going into like powerlifting and stuff, I wasn't squatting consistently. Generally, I'll be honest with you, I wasn't hitting legs consistently. I'd probably hit it like once a week. Consistently, I just squat like once a week, hit legs maybe once a week. And I did like a 10 by 10 squat at one point, which is kind of insane thinking about it. I don't know why I did that. It was kind of fun though. I'll say that. It was an experience, that's for sure. But my goal is to build a better base, make sure my form's actually locked in. Another plus is that I'm going to be warming up a little bit differently than usual, because I got these new bands from my friend Diggory. So I'm going to use them to warm up my glutes and my legs in general. Because usually I just do like leg circles to warm up with the blood and everything, which is fine, but this should probably help significantly more. And then I'll also be doing some other stuff, so yeah, that'll be hype. And then I got some RDLs, pretty basic leg accessories. And then on Friday is the next day I'll hit a pretty heavy day. I'll be deadlift day. Not much to say. Not much to say. Get going. All right. Here's some warm-ups I tried doing. Kind of, the bands work really well, honestly. My glutes felt really like fired up. They felt very fired up after that, so that was good. Yeah, definitely the benefit of my squats. I really did actually feel it going into my warm-ups. I felt like my warm-ups were actually more beneficial, and like it's like the same idea with when I warm up on bench and I do the bands for my rotator cuff and for my triceps, from like kind of warms up my elbow, my shoulder girdle, like all that whole area, my scapula, kind of a little bit like that. It just warms that whole area up. And then when I actually go to do warm-ups, like on the like warming up of the actual lift itself, in this case it's the actual with the barbell on the squat, it felt pretty intuitive. And yeah, so it's pretty sick. I usually just do the bar and then 135 with no sleeves or no shoes or anything. And then when I get to 225, I usually do I put on my shoes and my knee sleeves. But sometimes I don't do my belt, but usually I do my belt, just so I make sure I'm bracing properly. You know, it's a little bit concerning that my knee sleeves, when I put them on, look how smooth this is. Well, normally it should work that way, but I think that means I need to get some tighter knee sleeves, or just grow my legs bigger. One of the two. But these definitely used to feel tight. Anyways, 225 felt great. The bands actually really did help, so I'm gonna definitely be doing that more now. That was good. I also did like I don't know if you guys saw it earlier, but it's kind of like a single leg kind of warm up to try and like activate some stabilization muscles. I kind of want to tweak that exercise a little bit, because it didn't work very well when I was doing it while standing on my adjustable bench, just because the cushion is like too. I mean, it's like the same concept of like if you're gonna try and squat while standing on a bed, right? You don't really. I mean, my bed is definitely a lot more soft and cushiony than my bench, but you get what I mean. So I'll maybe get a box or something. I've been wanting to get a box for doing deficits properly and other stuff, but we'll see. I don't know. Anyways, it's really interesting because when I look back at my logs, like in my booklet, like my little notepad, whatever, I see what I talk about, like, and how I feel on different sets and stuff. And it's really interesting because squats and deadlifts mainly are like the two where it's like really hard for me to gauge RPE properly, because with bench, it's almost like I can definitely like feel a lot more. Okay, first of all, before I say anything, this set right here did not go like I wanted. You can see me adjusting mid set right there on my feet. That was, yeah. So, I actually put why is sticky, no one calls it sticky pad, a sticky note on the opposite end of the room with a big dot scribbled in so I can look at it while I'm squatting, because my head's like, I'm looking everywhere. Like, because everything just feels wobbly, doesn't feel stable, don't feel like my legs are in the right spot, my feet are in the right spot. Don't feel like I'm breathing like in a good tempo. It kind of felt all off that first set. So I put that up there, and like genuinely that helped, along with like making sure my walkout's proper, making sure my feet are in the right spot, feeling comfortable in a strong position. So this set went a lot better. You can tell afterwards I'm like really happy. So that was pretty sick. But anyways, as I was saying, what was I even saying? I totally forgot what I was talking about. Whatever, it's fine. But yeah. So, oh yeah, I was talking about just squatting in general. Um, I think a big thing with RPE for me is like I'll look here, like this set felt really good, and you can tell that I saw that it felt really good because afterwards I'm like really happy and stuff. First set didn't feel very good. Didn't feel good about it afterwards, but also obviously they were both in alignment, right? It was I could agree on both sides. But it's interesting because read my notebook or read my notes or whatever, and I'll think back to the workout, and I'll be like, this felt way more heavy or way more difficult or way more slow than it actually was, which is just really interesting. And the truth is, it actually went a lot fast. Like, I'm looking back at this. I was editing this footage today. This is like it's Friday right now for me, the day I'm posting this, and this was back on Tuesday, and I was like, yeah, that's a lot faster than I remember it being. So this honestly really wasn't RPE 6. I was worried it would be like an RPE 7 or 8 because it just feels all the same to me, which is it's still really weird because I can load up like this is 315. I can load up like 355 and do a set of 5, and it feels almost virtually the same as this, but at the same time it doesn't. It's really weird because it doesn't feel like a 1-to-1 ratio. It's just I don't even I mean if you squat or if you lift, you know what I mean, which I don't see why you wouldn't know that if you're watching me right now. If you're watching this channel and you don't lift, I would be very surprised. But hey, all the power to you. Highly suggest lifting. It's very therapeutic. Anyways, so all this tells me is I'm probably going to be able to go up about 5 to 10 pounds next week. So that'll be nice because this felt really good. Today I'm doing some pause squats. So that'll be fun. I'm probably going to go really light, but just pause like super duper long just because I want to get strong in all positions. That's the other thing that's interesting is because I think with bench it feels like I say objectively, but like I feel like I can objectively say what my RPE is a lot easier. It's not, it's subjective. But it feels easier, I think, because I'm training in all positions of benching very, very, I put this clip in here because my dog Luke was watching me. I thought it was kind of funny. This set wasn't good. That set wasn't good because I had way too much weight on there. This one was better though. Also, I didn't film RDLs for some reason. I just turned off my camera. I think I was like trying to conserve battery or space or something. I don't even know what happened, but I didn't get those on video, which is unfortunate. But yeah. So I think the other thing is like getting strong in all positions, because on bench I'll train bottom end, I'll do pause bench, I'll train top end, I'll do board press or two board press, what do you call it, whatever you want to call it, and then I'll do just obviously basic bench and incline bench. So I'm doing all these different variations where I'm training all like parts of the lift. So I think doing more pause squats and actually pausing and going pretty light and like feeling it a lot more will probably get me more used to doing that. I mean, I know something that fixed my deadlifts was doing deficit deadlifts, which I haven't done those in a while just because I only do deadlifts like once a week, because if I do more than that, I usually end up building more fatigue than I really want to. So We might start implementing deficit deadlifts, but for now I do RDLs, which is a nice hip hinge movement. Which I do on this day, which I didn't get on camera, but whatever. Um, but today I'm doing deadlifts, so I'll do like a hip hinge movement twice a week, which works for me. But we will see. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Hope you liked the video. Stay tuned for the future. Luke is saying bye to the camera. I don't know if you got that, but yeah. See you guys later.